What's good, YouTube? Like, I'm not gonna cap, I just realized how to edit things and everything. But anyways, we left off yesterday pretty much going ahead, cutting the crash bar, trying to make sure I can fit it inside of there and everything. I pretty much got that going. So the intercooler is inside, like it fits. I got the cutting part right. Now we're focusing on the mounting part. The mounting part is giving me a little bit of difficulties. I don't know if it's because how the intercooler was welded before being shipped out to me, or if it's just my crash bar. But I was trying to do it like how I saw somebody do it previously on YouTube and everything, just to try to get, like, you know, some ideas and whatnot of how to run this. But you know, still looking like I might need a bracket, or, you know, might have to end up cutting off some more stuff. I'm currently looking at it right now. That's why I'm looking away. But other than that, the front bumper is good. This is just, you know, we're just trying to mount it, all right? Like, we're just trying to get it mounted today. As you guys can see, is sitting like right there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna flip my camera later. But it's sitting right there inside of it already. I don't wanna touch it because it sits a certain way. And I'm trying to see if I need to shave more off that top part right there, or if it's like that back inner part. But it's, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but worst case scenario, we just trying to get that fitted on. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my stock one back on, but I'm gonna put a straight pipe instead of this ugly ass pancake pipe that they created. I really wanna know,
why?
Who's the smart ass?
Why?
Like,
why?
That created
why?
This pancake pipe.
Why?
This pancake pipe does not, it was no sense.
Why?
There's no sense. Like, why would you do this? Like, why? It's the same pipe that I got, like the same diameter and stuff, but why would you pancake it instead of just leaving it for better airflow?
Oh, really dumb, for real.
Like emissions and everything. I don't get that. But anyways, other than that, so this is gonna be day 2 of like, what? Just a whole bunch of cutting and grinding. I know my neighbors yesterday was probably pretty upset with me due to the fact that I was just drilling into the top of that crash bar, and it took me like almost forever. But it didn't take me almost forever, but the rain is what also made it take longer. So I would say that. But other than that, you know, things are progressing. We're gonna see what we can get into today. After I made the whole little store run, I kind of got, you know, carried away and, you know, had to prepare dinner and etc. So today we're gonna try to be as consistent as we can be, and we're gonna try to get as much footage for you guys as I can. Mind you, I am still in the process of moving and everything. Like, I gotta go ahead and like clean up the whole house, even though I'm gonna make a mess right again and whatnot. I have like a motorcycle ramp over there and everything, because I still got a motorcycle that's at my friend's house that I gotta go pick up. So there's gonna be a motorcycle project build on here as well. Wasn't really supposed to let you guys know about that, but there will be a motorcycle build. I have a Gixxer 600, I have the Mk4, and then I also got to get a work truck or something like that, or a work vehicle, because the 1.8 is going to be reliable, and the bike is going to be something that I can just go cruise around the beach or something like that. Just a nice day out kind of ride, because I'm gonna be moving back to South Florida, and down there's a lot of people who are like really inconsiderate about when they drive. So I'm not gonna really ride it too much down there. Even though Florida has like the no helmet rule, I'm gonna wear a helmet. As you guys can see, I got helmets over there. I'm gonna wear a helmet. All right, I don't trust people like that. Even though I know how to ride a bike, still anything can happen, and you gotta be safe. But other than that, so what else? What else? I don't know. Let's get into it. It took me a little while to go ahead and get it lined up. Not too long as yesterday and whatnot, because it's all bright outside today. But other than that, have my boy Ronnie go ahead and help me out, make sure I line it up and everything correctly. He was pretty tired, so I didn't want to put him on the camera. Anyways, we got it. We had to break a drill bit, but we got it. That's the most important part. I still got to go ahead, cut a little bit of, you know, crash bar pretty much to make sure that the piping can go through now. So I'm pretty much about to go ahead, show y'all what it's looking like right now. So this is how it looks. All right, I know you see the cutting wheel out here, the drill and everything. I had the drill bit. I don't know where I put it, but luckily when I got this car, it was a parts car, and it had like a whole bunch of extra bolts and everything. So I found one box that I put extra bolts all into, and I was able to go ahead and mount it up. Oh yeah, let's take this tape off. Cool. I still got like a lot of metal shavings on here. I'm pretty sure y'all can see, because I didn't go ahead and clean it up yet. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I hit it with some primer and a little bit of black paint later on so it won't rust, depending on how lazy I am, being very honest. But if I want it done the right way, I know it's way more easier, but I really just don't want to fight with the fitment. So I know I should have did it before, but oh well, we'll see. So now we're gonna get lower. So now this is how that looks. Oh, that looks so nice.
It's beautiful.
So I know that looks like it looks like poop on that side, but I was gonna extend it, but I was like, hey, cut what you need, don't make it harder on yourself, because you know, once you cut into the crash bar, it's pretty much, you know, it's weakened, so it's not gonna do much. And there's a skeleton behind there that you got to go ahead and cut behind as well. That was annoying as hell, so I learned that you got to cut the top all the way to like the top side. There's like a little, you'll see it when you take this off, you'll see it, but cut all the way up to that top so you can go ahead and be able to get these brackets, because that's what I kept hitting when I was cutting. And then I would say cut about like to, you see, cut about like to a finger, like up to like this much, so then that way it can sit up in there nicely, or else you're gonna really need like some long, you know, some long bolts, and you know, you don't want to do that, because then it's like it's just really floating at that point. And I learned that because I was going to try to keep like that whole thing and just mount it underneath, but then I thought about it. I was like, hell no, your intercooler is basically going to be on the floor, and whatever that thing hits is going to pretty much take it with it. So I was like, yeah, let me put it up more. Now when it comes to piping and everything, I already know that's going to have a silicone fitting, but I'm going to take my cutting wheel, and I got a buffing pad. I'm going to go ahead and like shave it to round it off a little bit more, like right over there, sorry about that, so that way that pipe can go straight through, and that's like the one that is going to go into. So we're going to go ahead and take this pipe right here, and I'm debating if I'm going to cut it or not. The reason why is because I'm just mocking this up until I get somebody to weld in this sensor for me. But other than that, just mocking it up. And then we're gonna go ahead, take that, and it's gonna run straight into this one, and then this one's gonna go straight back into the stock piping back there. Hopefully you guys can see that one back there. But yeah, we're gonna go straight back into that one for now. The reason why is because I'm gonna weld it later on. I will, but I'm gonna get it at a custom shop. But as you can see, it goes back into stock, and that one's pretty small. It's like I think it's 2 inch or something like this, and this one's like 2 1/4 or 2 1/2. Pretty sure that's 2 1/2. But other than that, like, this thing is coming together. We really got what I wanted out the way. It became a 2-day process due to the rain and what time I started, but I got most of it done yesterday because I was making sure I didn't you know, might as well do it as fast as you can so you can get it over with. We're gonna go ahead, start, you know, pipe fitting, just getting markups. I'm just gonna use tape and we're gonna go from there. What else is there left? That's pretty much it, yo. I'm really excited for this. I'm gonna use the stock one to go ahead and connect to that stock hose back there because it was just way more easier. I seen it on YouTube, so I'm gonna run it like that. It's gonna be a little janky for now, but it ain't really janky. It's just whatever you run around is your build. But this little clutter mess over here is really bothering me. But yo, this car is really coming together. We got another airplane coming through, but this car is really coming together. Like, I'm pretty much gonna show you guys like photos and everything, like what I've been through, how far, and all the progress that I got to before this point with this car, because man, it was a journey. And really just been waiting, so I want to make sure that I was recording this and putting it on YouTube too before I really went ahead and started my channel. I ain't just want to slap everything on and then boom, you know, trying to explain what I did rather than show you guys what I did, even though I didn't have too many clips, but it was mostly just cutting, you know, and drilling and cutting and drilling and cutting and drilling. But other than that, we got it done. I'm sweating like crazy right now, I'm not gonna cap, but I think that's enough ruckus. I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. I need a Capri Sun break, I'm not gonna cap. But other than that, I'll show you guys in a little bit. So worst case scenario, I'll use this OEM one. I forgot. Oh, this goes to the bottom of that. Yeah, the OEM silicone. I put a new one on there since I was gonna run the new pipe when I put it back on there to get it ran, and when the part comes in Wednesday, just to make sure everything is running. But other than that, the car's already tuned. The car's already tuned. I was already playing with it before and everything. It didn't go south. Everything came to a little pause. I needed to pay attention to more things before I went crazy and beat on it, and then, you know, I really would have been in the hole. I'm in the house right now. I had to come in and cool off a little bit. I had another Capri Sun break. Cause yeah, it's hot in Florida. It's the summertime and I'm doing this. Sorry I had you guys wait so low. But so happy, bro. Like, just looking at the car, looking how beautiful and everything, now it's coming together. Like, this whole table used to just have nothing but all my parts. Not gonna cap. Just used to have intercooler sitting there, the mirrors, my tools, the piping. Like, it just kept sitting there. And I was like, man, you know what?
Just do it!
YOLO, we just gonna figure it out, all right? There's so much metal and stuff I gotta go ahead and clean up in my front yard, but let's get back to this.
Bye, have a great time.